Hislar, Alejandro Moreno, Sebastian Salazar, Gab Marcotti with us as well. Let's get right into the questions. You guys didn't interrupt me or anything. I did not really know what to do there. Ned Flanders.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you going to make it through this now?
Nah.
I'm just going to stare at you all the time.
I'll stare right back. Ned Flanders wants to know, all the talk for player of the season is Salah and De Bruyne.
Oh, no, you're not staring at me.
But David Silva...
Read the question and stare at
It's
me.
hard.
You get married, didn't you, son? I tell you, you think that's hard, just wait till you get married.
I knew this was... Gab's laughing in London.
You brought it on yourself. We were just here, okay? We're going to answer the questions and then you started talking.
See, you already started. You welcomed, you came in on the jib and you were already fixing your bayonet thinking somebody's going to say something. I'm not paranoid or anything. Yeah. Somebody's going to try and get me here.
Hey, man, where are we? 1791 at bayonet?
You fixed the bayonet, you know. Got one at home. Right, carry on.
Very timely reference. I appreciate that. Ned wants to know if David Silva should be considered for player of the season in the Premier League. We talked about it on the show, yeah?
Well, he should be. I think there'll be a lot of Man City players. I was looking for a word that was rather smart and I couldn't find it. So I just went for lots.
So you went for a lot.
So I narrowed it down to like a word with 4 letters in it.
But haven't they already voted for this? Don't they do these awards early on anyways?
You're asking me like I'm the expert. I don't know.
See, that was a leading... See, he tried to get you there.
He did.
I thought you would have done the homework.
So there's... I know Ali's very interested in the awards we have here in England. There's 2 awards. There's one voted on by the players, which is in fact very early in the season. And I could be wrong. I think ballots were due in last week. So David Silva's 2 goals tonight mean absolutely nothing. And then there's the Football Writers Award, which Stevie Nicol once won in 1988, I believe. And that's voted on by football writers, and that's later in the season. I think that's actually at the very end of the season.
I'm just saying, if you're going to ask a question about awards, maybe you should have done the preparation before the show.
Wow. Okay.
Do your job. That's all I'm asking.
I appreciate
I never liked the players one because I always find players... It's very cliquey. And like, if you've been rubbing somebody up the wrong way from another team, they're not going to vote for you, even if you've had a great season. You know what I mean?
So just to be clear, you prefer writers over players, is what you're saying, basically.
Oh, boy. That's a slippery slope.
Yes. There's a reason for that, but I won't go into it.
Next question. Can Barcelona go, I think, he says invincible this season in La Liga. I think he means to ask unbeaten this season in La Liga. Shaka?
I don't see why not. I mean, they've shown as much so far this season. It's going to take an awful slice of luck, but yes, they can.
Ali, agree?
Yeah.
How many games are left?
They got...
no, it's not many.
They played 28, so 10 left. They got Real Madrid at home May 6th, and then a visit to Sevilla at the end of the month. Month could be somewhat complicated. Not selling anybody on that.
All the big tests, all the remaining big tests out this season are all at home, except that Sevilla game. So yes, is the answer.
Okay, you just said that they need a huge slice of luck. You know?
Yeah,
and they're going to get it.
I've said they need a huge slice of luck, and if they get it, yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. I just reiterated.
Okay. Moving right along, Sunju Park is asking the question, who will replace Mauricio Pellegrino as Southampton manager? Gab, I'll start with you on this one.
Well, you're talking about, there's 8 games to go, so it's obviously an interim thing. There have been rumors about Marco Silva, which I would find very, very unusual. You'd assume that he might hold out for the Everton job in the summer. Apparently, it's been reported that they hope to appoint somebody before the Wigan game this weekend, but as of right now, it's pretty much anyone's guess.
Why do you say the Everton... sorry, Gab, I've missed something. I probably have, and I do apologise. Why do you say the Everton job in the summer? Have I missed something? I've not been out much.
Well, I think the thinking is, obviously, Marco Silva, everybody wanted him last summer. He signed with Watford. He wanted to go and move to Everton. Watford said no. That's why it ultimately cost him his job at Watford. Yeah. But, I think there's a school of thought that says that Everton still really like him and would bring him in the summer.
Zach
It's not
Allardyce.
as if I think Sam was always going to be a short-term appointment, and it's not like he's pulling up trees anyway.
No, I get that. I just wouldn't have thought Allardyce would have went in there for such a short period.
You find some interesting opinions on Twitter. Unsurprising after the idiocy of sacking Claude Puel. Clueless, says one C. Burley, ESPN. You didn't like it from Southampton?
No. Well, at the time, I didn't like.
I know you didn't like Claude Puel. You also don't like dismissing
Sorry,
Pellegrino?
you're putting words in my mouth now.
What, you said it on Twitter.
Unsurprising after sacking Claude Puel.
After the idiocy.
Of sacking Claude Puel.
Yeah, so you disagree with that, right? I'm asking if you also disagree with the decision to sack Pellegrino.
Oh, no. No. But they've got a chance to save themselves, and so I'm not surprised at all. Said that at the weekend on Saturday to a colleague of ours who's a big Southampton fan downstairs in the dungeons.
He was on Twitter early this morning.
But I was surprised by Claude Puel sacking, because I do think I think he's got a decent track record. I thought they did okay. Southampton fans were moaning about the style of football, something's, but be careful what you wish for.
I'm trying to find our colleague that you mentioned, Chris Ragg's tweet. But this morning he said basically, it's Monday morning and Pellegrino still has a job.
Yes,
He's
yes.
very upset.
You see how you get into trouble? Because you get into cul-de-sacs, right? We were done with the questions. We were done with the questions. And then you started doing your own producing, directing, your own
You don't think
thing.
there's somebody in my ear whispering sweet nothing?
Your own thing. You started doing your own thing and then asking questions, trying to poke people. And then that's when you get in trouble.
I
More
want to give
concerning
Chris
to
Ragg
me,
a shout out.
Craig's now referenced dungeons and bayonets in the same extra
Yeah.
time.
Oh, no, yeah. He's...
I'm starting to get a little bit concerned.
This is all good training for your married life that's coming up.
What, the
Dungeons and bayonets.
Well, actually, that's a different side to it. But what I'm saying is, on the offering up too much information, that's just you're going to learn.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Less is more.
Yes.
Less is more.
I've been told that a lot.
With
when there is
Messi Salazar, when it happens.
there's an opportunity to withdraw for an argument, just walk away. Step away. I know that very well.
Does she watch extra time? I presume she doesn't. I mean, she can't
I
be
think
that
you're
sad.
safe.
Well, she's marrying you. But I mean... so sad.
That's the first mistake.
So who would have thought that extra time would be where I'd get marriage advice? Hey, Gab, while we have you here, any marriage advice?
Yeah, don't ever go to bed angry.
That was like way too real.
I failed at that last night.
We fail at that most nights, though, let's be honest.
What about waking up angry?
You failed at that
Right,
daily.
that's just your nature, man.
No, it's just the way it is. Anyway, the snow's coming to Connecticut again. Great.
Yep, we got to get home. There is snow coming.
No
so
golf.
that'll do it for extra. No golf?
No. Well,
Not even indoor lessons?
time.
you sound surprised. I just said the snow's coming and you went, what, no golf?
Play with an orange ball.
Just go. Wrap this up. Just go.
That'll do it for this time.
Time to go.
There you see.
Do you
Where
take
can
this
find us
woman
next.
to be my... Oh,
She
You
picked
want to
out-
officiate the
she
what we
picked out
need an
his suits.
efficient, Craig.
He was
I'm serious,
telling
I
us
need
his
an
wife picked out his suits, his marriage
you
suit.
ain't picked out your suits?
Yeah, you tell
Yeah, we look like waiters.
Good decision. Good decision.
Well,
That's just shaping the marriage.
listen, if you keep
This is
this
how we start. Trust me, this is how we're going to finish.
Oh, yeah, yeah.